it to Phuket, so let's do a little room tour before I mess it up. All right, so they actually upgraded me to a 1-bedroom. I'm assuming because of availability. So here's the little living room. Should I zoom you guys out? That might be better. TV, little table over there. Kitchen. I wasn't expecting like a mini kitchenette. I can't remember the studio what that had. I just assumed they would have a fridge, so that's cool. Not that I'll be using it. The bedroom, a little bit plain, but looks very comfortable. Very nice bed. A nice view. So this is actually a condo building, not a hotel, but they do short-term rentals. Look how nice. Very nice. Then we have the bathroom. This is me. How you doing? The shower. Let me zoom you guys out again. Toilets. Also, they have your little tea and coffee freebies, sponge and what do you call this? Dishwashing liquid. And then in the bathroom, they have their hand soap, shampoo and conditioner. Oh no, it's shampoo and shower gel. I need to get shampoo and conditioner because I just had hand luggage. And then your usual shower cap, vanity kit, sanitary bag, razor, comb, dental kits. We love a freebie. Very happy with this. Mandy actually chose this place because it's like 5 minutes from where we're running the 5K. About 5 minutes from where I need to go and pick up our race day kits, which I'm gonna go do now, I guess. We all traveled separately today, so they're coming in later flights because of work commitments. I came quite early this morning. My original flight was around like 8 or 9-ish a.m. That got cancelled, and they bumped me on an earlier one around like 6 a.m.-ish, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. They've let me into this room early. I was just waiting in the coffee shop for a little while, and then yeah, they let me know it was early, so they let me know it was available earlier, because check-in was 2, I want to say, and I think right now it's around 11-ish, so nice of them. So yeah, the plan is I'm gonna go get the race kits about 5 minutes on a bike away, and then I need to go to 7-Eleven, which there's one outside, get some bottled water, some snacks, stuff like that, and then I will explore around the condo. As I said, there is a pool. I don't know what else there is, but we'll go have a look. So I'm only staying here till Sunday. Today's Friday, so we're staying Friday night, Saturday night. The girls go home on Sunday because they need to get back to work, and I'm staying till Thursday, but not here. I'm gonna be moving to another area, so I guess you guys will see when I move on Sunday. So we've made it to Laguna to pick up the race day packages. I got a little bit lost in translation with my Grab driver because I could see the signs and the tent, and I was like, oh, it's over there, and she didn't understand me, so she dropped me like further up, and I'm just walking in this heat, melting. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Abby's up as well. Mandy is arriving late afternoon, and she's gonna pick hers up on the way home, well, on the way to where we're staying. I told Abby I'll pick hers up, hopefully they let me, and I'll give it to her in the morning. Welcome all runners. Let's go get our packages. Mission accomplished. Let's do an unboxing. They did let me pick up Abby's race kit. The shirts are hideous. They have different colored shirts, but I think for the 5K it's green. I got an XL because I wasn't sure, like I would normally wear a large, but in Asian sizing, but they're all just vests. How ugly is that? Like, that is not my color, guys. That is not my color. That is ugly. But yeah, they had purple. Oh yeah, it is. It's by the race, so it's 5 km. I think they had orange, blue, and purple. The purple looked really nice. Oh, that is ugly. It's not my color, babes. All right, let's see what else is in this race kit. Not much, surprisingly. Did get our numbers that come with the chip. And they tested it there. They had like a screen. So once you picked up your package, you went and tested the chip to make sure it was your information. So I tested both of ours. Safety pins for said bib to be attached to your person. And then a voucher, which is mainly not in English. So it's a 400 baht voucher, but I don't know what it's for. Oh, Super Sports. Yeah, that wasn't very eventful. Normally they have like different sponsors and they would give you like little snacks and all kinds of stuff. Oh, she did say, so we do get a medal, finishers get a medal. I mean, that's the really important thing. And then she said we get a bag after we finish. I don't know. Let's see, tomorrow. So I haven't gone to tour the property yet, see where the pool, whatever is. I just had a shower, lying down, watching American Dad.
Time with you. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
I love American Dad and Family Guy. That is definitely my sense of humor. Anyway, I'm not sure what time Mandy gets here. I think she is at the airport now, like in Bangkok. But she'll be stopping to pick up her race kit on the way here. And then, yeah, I'm sure she'll message me once she gets in. But I just plan to chill because my flight was so early this morning. I didn't get a full night's sleep. So I might either just take a nap, or if I can't get to sleep, I'll just chill until, I guess I'll go to bed early evening. If Mandy gets here and she's like, let's go explore, I will definitely jump out of bed and go exploring. So we'll see what happens. All right, I'm pretty much ready. We've decided as a group unanimously that we're not gonna wear the ugly green shirts. So I've just gone with my Old Faithful. These are my running go-tos. A cap, hair in a plait, very helpful. My new running vest, Yeah, whatever. Nike sneakers. I have the water bottles, chilling water pouches. These have electrolytes in them. They do have water stations at these runs, but good to bring your own. What else? My shitty old headphones, and then some cash. I don't know why this isn't a prescription thing. Some cash, my debit card, lip balm, gum. And I'm bringing my portable charger because my phone tends to die quickly when I'm using the Strava app and playing music. So kind of by the end of my run, my phone is dying. That's it. So I'm gonna head downstairs shortly. I'm a little bit anxious. I'm like the slower one out of the three of us, and we have a dinner reservation at a beach club, and we want to get there for a specific time because they do fire shows. So we need to finish, get back here, get ready, and get to the beach club in time. So yeah, cool. All right, we're here. Mandy, how are you feeling pre-race?
Nervous.
But she looks like a ballerina. Beautiful. Love this set. Abby's just gone to the bathroom, so waiting for her. We still have what, like 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah. Right, so that's how you feel.
I was feeling so cool, calm and collected, and now I feel really nervous, like I need to go to the bathroom, but we're gonna start in like a minute, so I have no time to do that.
I'm feeling excited and look forward to crossing the finish line.
She has a little bit of pain, but she's managing it.
We're okay.
With drugs.
The groin is burning, but it's okay.
Good afternoon. We are overdue an update. The race went really well. My apologies for not vlogging. My phone was dying after the race, and we had to rush home to get ready for dinner, rush to dinner. And yeah, it was pretty unsuccessful in vlogging any of that, but let me update you. The race was really good. We ended up walking there because it was only about 15-minute walk from where we were staying, and it was a good warm-up. There was it was over 1,000 people, but I want to say it was like 1,000 to 1,500 people in the 5K race alone, which is crazy. Over the weekend, so yesterday and today, they had a 3K, 5K, 10K, half marathon, and a full marathon. So yeah, there was over 1,000 people in the 5K that we did. The place it was held is called Laguna, and it reminds me of like the villages in Florida, like that kind of concept of like a living development, like little village. So they had like houses in there, but they also had condo buildings, and then like, you know, a little medical center and a little lake, and kind of a gated community. So that's where the run was. As predicted, Mandy did really well. She came first out of like the three of us. Abby also did really well, but she has a knee and a hip injury at the moment, but still considering, she did fantastic. And I tracked like where I thought I would time-wise, which is slow, but I ran the whole way. It got a bit frustrating in the beginning, and certain parts it was really congested, like the road wasn't wide enough, and a lot of people were walking or like running and walking, not running the whole way. So certain areas got really congested, but overall it was really good. It was really well organized, really well attended, and all three of us had a really good time. And at the end, you got your medal, you got a little bag. I'll show you guys the medal in a minute. And they had like food and drinks and stuff giving away, so you could get like Lucozade or Coca-Cola, whatever you wanted, like at the end. But yeah, we had a dinner reservation for a beach club. Online it said that they had 2 fire shows every evening, one at 6:30 and one at 8:30. So we were going to rush back, get ready, and then go to the 8:30 fire show. when we got there in time, but it was all very rushed. Like, I was the last one to finish running, and I felt like I crossed the finish line, took a couple pictures, and then we had to walk home. It would have been really hard to get a grab to get in there to pick us up. So we walked home and then like rushed to get ready and went to this beach club. It ended up that they now only do this fire show once an evening at 6:45 p.m. so we missed it. It was still nice though. So the place is called Nomad, quite like swanky kind of beach club. The food was really nice, the drinks were really nice, we had a good time, talked a lot of shit, and went home. So the girls have now left. Mandy had an early morning flight back to Bangkok, and Abby and I hung out because checkout from that hotel was like 12 p.m. So Abby and I hung out at the pool all morning, again, talked a bunch of shit. It was great. It was a really good girls' weekend. And then she's headed to the airport and I have headed to Rawai. I go home on Thursday. But yeah, I had originally planned, we booked this trip a little while ago. I want to say maybe like Feb or something. But in January, we were having like quite bad pollution in Bangkok. And I was really missing like coastal living and, you know, being able to have my windows open and fresh air for like the time that we had that bad pollution. And it made me think like I wouldn't mind maybe checking out other areas in Thailand. As I have a 5-year visa, maybe I would move around during those 5 years. I've been in Bangkok. It will be a year in August. So when we booked this trip, I was like, okay, I'm going to stay a little bit longer. The girls are just coming for the weekend, but they have to be back for work on Monday. So they're just coming for the weekend. I'll stay a couple extra days and kind of scope out, you know, if this would potentially be somewhere I would like to live. So I followed this guy on Instagram, an Irish guy, and he was living in Phuket, and I thought his lifestyle looked really like the kind of lifestyle I would like. Really chill, really nice. So I messaged him and asked him where he was living. He said Rawai. So Rawai is supposed to be like less touristy, bit more of an expat hub, but like chilled, laid back expats. So yeah, I didn't realize how big Phuket was, to be honest. I thought it was like a much smaller destination. It's quite a big island, quite spread out. So I think your experience would heavily depend on like where you're staying. So far, I mean, I haven't been here long enough to really get the vibe, but so far it seems really chill. I just got to this hotel. We'll do a little tour, I don't know, a bit later, I guess. I have a call this afternoon, and I'm also going to pop out to 7-Eleven and get like water and snacks and stuff like that. They have a pool here, but otherwise it just looks like a little older resort, but very comfortable, very clean. I sat on the bed, that's super comfy, so I'm quite happy. I don't really have any plans. There's the Big Buddha, I want to do that. And maybe go to an elephant sanctuary. I don't know. I don't really have any solid plans from now until I leave on Thursday. I do have a fair bit of work I need to do tomorrow, so that tomorrow might be a chill day, and I do some work, and then I'll do something on Tuesday and Wednesday. Anyway, now I'm rambling. Cool, love that. So yeah, I'm kind of scoping out if this is somewhere I would like to live. But Bangkok does still have me in a chokehold. It's the convenience and everything in Bangkok is like unmatched. So I think I would stay another year in Bangkok, but who knows? I haven't been in Phuket long enough to make that decision. So yeah, that's the plan. I think I might leave this vlog here. Will I? No, I lie. I will not leave this vlog here. I'm going to take you guys a little bit later, show you around the resort. Not that there's that much to see, but the pool area at least. And yeah, and then I'll finish the vlog. And we'll start a whole new one tomorrow, Monday, for the rest of my trip here in Phuket. It is nice here. It's nice, relaxing, laid back. It's a nice spot. So this is the medal and the bag that they gave us at the finish line. Do we get the vibe that they ordered the typical drawstring backpack and someone ordered the wrong size and they just got these little ones? I mean, it's super cute, but it's such a random size. Anyway, yeah, the medal's cool. This is the finisher medal for the 5K. And yeah, the 5K green color. The purple was the 10K. And their medal was like the same but purple. So yeah, 5K finisher. It's nice. It's a nice medal. All right, guys, let me show you the resort before it gets too dark. There's quite a lot of mosquitoes. Luckily, mosquitoes don't like me, but I've seen quite a few. All right, this is the pool area. Cute. Oh, it smells like frangipanis, probably because they're frangipani trees. Nice. This is a really nice pool. And yeah, all the rooms basically look like this, with a nice little patio outside. All right, let's go to 7-Eleven and get some snackety snacks. Oh, I'm just using the lighting from the garden. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the vlog here for this week. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And I will see you guys next week. I still have a few days left in Phuket before I head home to Bangkok. So stay tuned, see what I get up to. But yeah, oh, look at all the little kitties. Hi! What are you doing? Aww, my new friends. Anyway, love you and leave you. See you next week.